Through Monday, choose a mattress set over $4.99 and get free sheets, pillows, pillowcases, and free financing. The free event through Monday.
Why buy a mattress anywhere else?
Janet Jackson goes live for the first time since the Super Bowl. Next Extra.
Entertainment Tonight, the most watched entertainment news program in the world.
Janet Jackson's fan revolt.
Okay, I got an insurrection out here.
E.T. is there as the crowds interrupt Diane Sawyer. We catch the private moment you didn't see on Good Morning America as brother Michael takes his case to Congress. But was he snubbed? When stars clash with cops.
Do you know who you're dealing with? Do you know who I am?
The mugshots, the police videos. Do stars get special treatment? The Insider uncovers what you don't know about Carolyn Bessette Kennedy's secret lover. Is there something he's trying to hide?
Did my agent go through all these questions?
Don't leave me, girl.
What happened backstage at American Idol? And did Simon finally go too far?
You've been thinking about for weeks who you remind me of. Jay Leno.
The confrontation the cameras missed.
He got me so mad, I just had to smack him.
Siegfried and Roy's final farewell, their emotional goodbye, and who's taking their place. Linda Evans, meet your match. Secrets from the new dynasty with the next Crystal Carrington.
Come with me to look at my dresses.
Janet Jackson's controversial wake-up call. Hi, everybody. For Mary Hart, I'm Jan Carl.
For Bob Dolan, I'm Mark Steines, and she's doing it again, busting out on a brisk New York morning with her first live performance since the Super Bowl. Bearing a lot of cleavage in her black lace-trimmed bra and cropped white shirt, Janet shimmied and shook, giving a sexy, high-energy performance of her song All Night. In this Good Morning America exclusive, Diane Sawyer questioned the singer about her indecent exposure at the Super Bowl.
A lot of people who said, I'm just convinced that this was rock shock.
I've never done any stunts or anything like that. And it was an accident. It truly was an accident. And I mean, like I said, there was nothing that you could do about it. You just got to roll with the punches, and I've moved on.
Seeing this go by, played over and over again, and wondering if it shook you, if it changed you in some way.
It made me stronger. That's what it did.
But the crowd of Jackson fans in New York's Battery Park objected to Diane's persistence, chanting for her to ask about Janet's new CD, Demita Joe.
Okay, I got an insurrection out here.
I think they want to talk about the album.
Janet thanked the crowd for their support by mouthing, I love you.
We definitely, rallied to her support and tried to get Diane off of that question.
Super Bowl's over. Stop asking questions. You slapped her on the wrist. We all understand.
During a commercial break, what you didn't see was Diane whispering in Janet's ear.
Boy, it's a damn shame how I wish it was you on me.
Janet was also asked about the huge canary diamond on her left hand.
One of the New York papers.
Oh, really?
Secret wedding this summer? Jermaine Dupri?
A secret wedding? I don't know of a secret wedding.
And while Janet's stirring things up in New York, her brother Michael made an unexpected appearance in Washington, D.C., about as far away from the Santa Barbara courthouse as he could get. Surrounded by his Nation of Islam security team and waving an Israeli flag, Michael returned to Capitol Hill today, meeting with Congresswoman Sheila Jackson Lee and a number of African ambassadors. Meanwhile, secret grand jury testimony in his child molestation case continued. Michael's 14-year-old accuser has reportedly appeared, as has Jamie Masada, the Laugh Factory owner who introduced the two, the accuser's brother, lawyer, and psychologist. Some have suggested that Michael's appearance in the nation's capital is an effort to deflect attention away from the ongoing criminal case. Ramon Bain is Michael's spokesperson.
The members that I've talked to have been very positive and have expressed a willingness to talk to Michael, so I don't know where those rumors and reports come from.
Nonetheless, Michael had hoped for a meeting with the Congressional Black Caucus. That gathering did not take place, though he did meet yesterday with other black lawmakers.
He's coming to say hello and to renew acquaintances and to meet other members that he didn't know. And just to let them know that whatever assistance they need from him in helping to raise the awareness of causes in Africa and here, he's willing to do so.
Flashing a victory sign, Michael quietly told reporters that he was there, quote, to learn. He will be honored by the African Ambassadors Spouses Association tomorrow for his work relating to AIDS in Africa.
He's feeling really good because, of course, it's an honor for him to be recognized this way by the association, and he's just looking forward to being there and to help them with their causes.
Michael claims he's given more than $50 million to charity, and we will be there tomorrow as he receives an award for his work.
Goes political in tonight's star sightings. Kevin Costner and his fiancée Christine Baumgartner, Barbra Streisand and James Brolin, Danny DeVito and Meg Ryan were among the stars stumping for Democratic presidential candidate John Kerry at a fundraiser in Los Angeles last night.
I think there's a lot of unrest in the country right now, and I'm feeling like we need to change our course.
I met my prince.
She's exquisite.
Newlyweds Selma Blair and Ahmet Zappa showered the red carpet with wedded bliss in their first appearance since their January nuptials. Selma told us it was a small ceremony in a friend's backyard. They were at the premiere of her new movie Hellboy opening Friday. And Hellboy himself, Ron Perlman, must have some superpowers. He got exes Linda Hamilton and James Cameron to show up, though not together. Only we can show you this new murderous footage of Daryl Hannah from Kill Bill Volume 2, opening April 16. Here are more images of Jim Carrey in his crazy new role of Count Olaf. Jim is a bad guy with unruly hair in Lemony Snicket's A Series of Unfortunate Events, out next winter. The premiere of Ella Enchanted opening next Friday was enchanting for star Anne Hathaway, but it was even more exciting for 13-year-old Annie Sullivan. She won the secret Sparkle in the Big Apple sweepstakes, a makeover with her best friend and her mom, and a red carpet meeting with her idol Anne.
You look awesome. Gorgeous. I love the color.
And we have baby news for Hercules star Kevin Sorbo and his wife Sam. They welcomed their second son this morning, and get this, he came in weighing a Herculean 12 pounds 6 ounces.
The music was great. Ashford and Simpson were in the house, and Simon was picking on almost everybody. That left our special correspondent Paula Abdul with her hands full. It was all Motown last night on American Idol as a towel-toting George Huff wowed the audience and the judges.
Simon said that you sounded like a background Motown singer. And tonight, you've proven that you are a front man and you're a star.
I take it back, I apologize.
This morning, Paula sat down with Ashford and Simpson, who tried their hands at judging last night.
I really love your voice, and having written the song, you did a great rendition of that.
It was truly an exciting night, having the two of you sit in and be the guest judges.
I actually enjoyed the whole evening myself. Being a judge is terribly difficult. I don't know how you go through it.
But to have to land that blow.
Aren't you glad that we all have never had to go?
I wouldn't have had a career.
You plan to let me go.
Motown veterans, the Funk Brothers, backed up the Idol hopefuls, but when it came to LaToya London, the judges just couldn't get past her hair.
Yeah, I'm not really quite feeling the hair tonight.
It looks like you have a cat on your head.
An inside source tells E.T. the hairdresser responsible burst into tears and had to be consoled. But Amy Adams got perhaps the most bizarre critique of the evening.
I've been thinking about for weeks who you remind me of, though.
What?
Jay Leno.
You got to witness Simon be Simon, saying that one of the girls looked like
Jay Leno.
Oh, wow, was that amazing.
Now,
That was punch-out time.
That was punch-out. I had to get out of my seat and reach over the two of you and punch him. Yeah. You really can't clean something like that up. But
our insider also tells us there were contestants in tears as well. John Peter Lewis and Camille Velasco felt the sting of the judges, and 16-year-old John Stevens couldn't hold it together after his performance.
Absolutely terrible. I don't think there was a note in tune. No. Really. This was your worst week by a mile.
Tonight on Fox, one more idol will leave the fold, bringing the pack down to 9.
Next week, former Idol and one of my favorites, Tamira Gray, will perform the single from her new album, Dreamer, which is coming out in June. I can't wait. And I'll be right here on the ET set tomorrow with the backstage stuff from tonight's show.
Coming up, it's the end of an era. Las Vegas says goodbye to the legendary Siegfried and Roy. Then, The Insider exposes the other man in Carolyn Bessette Kennedy's life.
In a lot of the insider circles, a lot of people are raising their eyebrows.
The handcuffs, the squad cars, the mugshots.
Please, he apologizes. Please let him go.
What happens when stars clash with cops? The new Dynasty movie is telling all, but what will Joan Collins and Linda Evans think?
That's coming up on Entertainment Tonight.
Baked on? Burnt on? Spray on Dawn Power Dissolver. Forget scrubbing. Forget soaking. Get Dawn Power Dissolver and get done.
Confusion. Utter confusion. Is that baby lotion she's washing me with? Well, you're almost right. Because there is 1/3 baby lotion in new Johnson Soft Wash Body Wash. And did you know it's also for grown-ups? So now you can wash baby softness into your skin too. Got that? Yes? Yes? Yes! Our new Johnson Soft Wash Body Wash has 1/3 baby lotion to wash baby softness into your skin.
Introducing a toothbrush that makes your smile whiter. New Crest Spin Brush Pro Whitening. The first spin brush with 2 moving heads and polishing bristles to brush away stains as it cleans for whiter teeth in 14 days. Guaranteed.
At KOIN 6 News, what's more important than the stories we cover? It's how we tell them, so we're clear and complete.
That's one thing that makes KOIN 6 News different.
KOIN 6 News. News that's to the point.
2 cars that last forever. 2 payments that won't. Hundreds of great vehicles to choose from. 2 great places to buy. Ron Tonkin Honda and Gresham Honda. Great deals on Civics. Under $100 a month. Honda Accord LXs. Under $200 a month on approved credit. Hundreds of great vehicles to choose from. 2 great places to buy from. We have the right selection, the right price, and at 2 great locations. Ron Tonkin Honda out 122nd Way or Gresham Honda in Gresham for a limited time at both Honda locations.
For love of cars.
Ah, candy. Everybody's got a favorite. Some love chewy caramel. Others are crazy for nuts. Chocoholics, raise your hand for smooth and creamy or rich and delicious. But one candy brings them all together in every bite.
Toffee Bay.
That's right. Whole hazelnut in a chewy caramel cup. Smooth, chocolatey filling and rich dark chocolate on top. So candy lovers, unite.
Toffee Bay brings all your favorites together.
This spring, color that fits at Sears. Discover color that fits, and this week's spring fashions are on sale, so hurry in. Sears. Good life, great price.
At the Alamo. When I return, we'll get a home of our own, I promise. To protect what they love and fight for what they believe, a few hundred will stand against an empire. We're gonna need a lot more men. Touchstone Pictures presents the true story of the ordinary men who became heroes.
Remember the Alamo!
The Alamo, rated PG-13, starts April 9th in theaters everywhere.
Inside Michael Bergen's past, the former underwear model's tell-all book about his affair with Carolyn Bessette Kennedy certainly has people talking. Well, now, The Insider asks, what is he not telling us?
What Michael Bergen is not telling us is that since Baywatch, he really has not had a successful career. He needs to bring home some money. He can make up to $2-3 million if this book does well.
Did you get that? I can't find any work, though.
2 years ago, the Baywatch actor was just kidding about not having money. Today, some are wondering whether Michael is cashing in on his relationship with Carolyn. As the other man, Bergen makes explosive claims of an affair, abortions, and drug use.
The Kennedys say absolutely not. This did not happen. However, Michael's offering a lot of irrefutable proof and days and dates and conversations. And if he had to, I'm sure he could produce receipts.
Hey, E.T. Hi, my name's Michael Bergen. I'm the new Calvin Klein guy.
We first met the sexy underwear model in 1995. He met Calvin Klein publicist Carolyn at a bar in '92. Back then, this small-town guy from Connecticut told The Insider about his plans to take on the big city.
I graduated from college and I moved out to New York and I said, you know, models make a lot of money and I'm going to try to make some of that money.
The Insider followed him to a nude photo shoot and an audition for a L'Oreal commercial. He also did double duty, working the catwalk and the ET mic as our special backstage correspondent, going one-on-one with the stars, including Sex and the City's resident stud before he was famous.
How you doing? I'm Jason Lewis, and I'm with Michael Bergen.
Welcome to Entertainment Tonight.
Hi. My, what a large mic
Is
you
this
have.
Brent?
When he finally docked at Baywatch, The Insider found a far more guarded Michael.
Did my agent go through all these questions? Yeah. Okay. When I started Baywatch, kind of put an end to my modeling career. And the love handles, too, kind of put a damper on it.
No longer the underwear man, he is now the other man.
In a lot of the insider circles, a lot of people are raising their eyebrows. Somebody tragically died, and 5 or 6 years later, people are still trying to capitalize off their name.
Michael's fiancée gave birth to a baby girl last month. They already have a 4-year-old son.
Next. Hi, T. The clothes, the catfights, the new Dynasty movie. What this next generation cast is saying about the stars they're playing. Do police target celebrities, or do they give them special treatment?
I don't care what A-lister you are.
What really happens when stars clash with cops? And Siegfried and Roy bid a symbolic farewell to the city that made them famous. Next on Entertainment Tonight.
Closed captioning provided by...
Introducing the reclosable pouch. Introducing the reclosable Sunny D Sports bottle. It's an open and shut bottle.
Wrinkles, I attack them. Firmer skin, now it's mine.
Revitalift Double Action from L'Oreal. Pro-Retinol A reduces the look of wrinkles. Paralacel increases firmness. When a simple anti-wrinkle cream is not enough, Revitalift Anti-Wrinkle Plus Firming Cream from L'Oreal Paris.
Schroeder, do you think I'm pretty?
The Easter Snoopy with Hallmark Chocolatier Cookie Bliss. Only $5.95 when you buy 3 cards. Where? Only at Hallmark Gold Crown. Imagine what's in store.
On the next, Janet Jackson goes live for the first time since the Super Bowl. Will she rock the crowd or shock the censors? Extra is there for every juicy second. Then, from sex to surgery to Simon Cowell.
I'm ready to go out on a date with you.
We're on rumor control with Luce Gannon, Janice Dickinson.
I made out with JFK Jr. Oops.
Plus the Michael Bergen backlash. He reveals why he did his scandalous JFK Jr. story. We deliver the stars next extra.
Watch tonight at 7:30 on Coin 6.
A lot can happen in 36 hours. Announcing the 36-hour sale at La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries with huge savings on stunning, stylish La-Z-Boy home furnishings. Save up to 40% on La-Z-Boy recliners. Save up to 40% on sofas and love seats. Get free financing with no payments for 1 year. The 36-hour sale at La-Z-Boy Furniture Galleries. It's happening now, but don't wait, because after 36 hours, it's all over.
Circle right, hand over hand, promenade, do-sa-do, dive to the swing your partner, face to the center, and boys into the center.
Introducing the 30-minute Express Zone workout. You to the power of 24. Join now and get 25% off enrollment and 50% off dues. Call 1-800-204-2400.
Just put it in the dishwasher.
Good luck, little fella.
Introducing Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs. Cascade and the grease-cutting power of Dawn. 40% more tough food cleaning power than the leading packet for better results.
Clean, huh? Just put it away.
New Cascade 2-in-1 Action Packs with the power of Dawn.
Now's the time to get great Toyota values. For the first time ever on Corolla, get 0.9% financing for up to 60 months or $1,000 cash on the car that was, once again, named a Consumer's Digest Best Buy. Or get a truly unique Matrix with 1.9% financing or $500 cash. Don't miss Toyota's nationwide sales event with legendary quality, incredible selection, and values. Hey, what's not to like?
Dynasty's back, and so are those oh-so-80s shoulder pads. Now we're taking you inside the new Crystal Carrington's closet.
Hi, I'm Melora Hardin playing Linda Evans, playing Crystal Jennings Carrington.
And Melora definitely has the look.
I've got the Crystal Carrington, the Linda Evans smile down.
If Dynasty was known for anything during its run, it was those Nolan Miller fashions. They've been recreated for Dynasty Behind the Scenes, airing later this year on ABC.
Come with me to look at my dresses. This one is lovely, very, very sparkly and glamorous. Here's another favorite, blue, very pretty with my eyes. And, this, a fur, for total glamour. I don't particularly think it was like the most attractive time in fashion, but I have to say I have a new appreciation for it now that I've been wearing it for the last 2.5 weeks.
Melora says she hopes the original stars get the joke and appreciate the performance she gives as Evans and the one Alice Krige gives as Joan Collins.
I think that I am the lucky one. I think that Alice Krige probably has more to worry about than I do.
Now, Joan's been on the cover of People magazine at least twice, but that is nothing compared to Princess Diana. She's been on the cover 52 times. Julia Roberts is next with 18, and now People is celebrating its 30th anniversary with a special double issue on stands Friday. And this time, it's Jessica Simpson on the cover.
Stars and cops. Jason Patrick says he was roughed up when he got busted, but cops say some stars think they're above the law.
Back up! Back up! With Patrick's arrest in Austin, he became the latest in the list of celebrities who pose for that publicity shot that none really want, but everyone gets to see. There was P. Diddy back in 1999 and Winona Judd just last year. And while the list keeps growing, retired Oregon Sheriff John Bunnell says it could be longer.
My gut check says that more celebrities probably get off than get arrested, just because of their persona.
Now working in reality TV, he admits that he was guilty of doing that once himself.
Police officers are human beings, and I think some police officers do get starstruck. They might not want to admit it.
He says some stars try to work that angle with a certain attitude.
That attitude being, do you know who you're dealing with? Do you know who I am?
And over at the Smoking Gun, the website where those mugshots often land, they say those pleas are found in the police report.
Glenn Campbell, ran into his problem with drinking and driving in the little car accident out in Arizona. One of the things he said was, I'm the rhinestone cowboy. It never looks good to have it in a police report. Do you know who I am?
As Edward Furlong found out, as did Diana Ross and Winona, celebrity won't help when it comes to drunk driving charges.
When the public safety is really endangered by a drunk driver, this was one which would be vigorously enforced, and I could care less who you were.
And stars like Bobby Brown, charged with battery for allegedly striking wife Whitney Houston, won't get special treatment.
I don't care what A-lister you are. When the police officers come to your door and there's a report of a domestic disturbance, please don't say, do you know who I am?
Bunnell says that because of massive media attention, celebrity cases must be handled by the book, which is why he couldn't believe Michael Jackson's complaint that Santa Barbara police roughed him up during his arrest.
They knew that this had worldwide press attention. They weren't going to do anything to mess his hair or to wrinkle his velveteen jacket. He was treated with a great deal of care, more so than the average citizen would have been.
No doubt Jason Patrick's mugshot will be followed by someone else's. At the Smoking Gun, they think photos like these would keep any star from confrontation with the law.
You look at enough celebrity mugshots, that's a good example. It doesn't look like most people have been given the opportunity to go into the bathroom, comb their hair, put on some makeup. It's not a great moment.
Now, Sheriff Bunnell says, if anything, cops treat celebrity cases with extra care because they know anything they do will likely be challenged by a high-price attorney. Now, tomorrow on ET, what will happen if Martha Stewart does time? How will the domestic diva survive behind bars?
Martha Stewart plans everything, including her possible stay in jail.
The Insider will reveal how she's preparing to take advantage of her time away. Then, leave it to the friends to make even pregnancy look chic.
Make room for some must-see maternity wear.
Kojo is showing you how you can be one red-hot mama just like Courtney, Lisa, and Jennifer. That's tomorrow.
Siegfried and Roy's final goodbye. Almost 6 months after the Tiger attack, their faces are no longer a fixture on the Las Vegas Strip. They've looked down upon the Las Vegas Strip for nearly 15 years from their perch high atop the Mirage Hotel. But today, workmen brought the final curtain down on the towering marquee of Siegfried and Roy, and by doing so, marked the end of an era.
Vegas is magic, and I guess Siegfried and Roy is magic, and together, we have it all.
When the Master Illusionists began their run at the Mirage in 1990, George Bush was president, and there was a war being fought in Iraq. And Siegfried and Roy were the most popular and highest paid performers in Las Vegas history. The duo raised the bar for extravagant showmanship on stage while opening their desert oasis and their prized white tigers to the public with tours of the secret garden. And while their hairstyles and outfits may have changed over the years, Roy's never-say-die attitude has not. As he told E.T. back in 1990, anything is possible.
If you can dream it, if you can see it, you can do it.
Their marquee may be gone, but their presence will be felt for years to come. Now, you may be wondering whose face will take their place on the Mirage Hotel marquee. That honor now goes to comedian and impressionist Danny Gans.
Today's ET birthdays are brought to you by Crest. Which star of Cheers was the first to win an Emmy Award for their work on the hit comedy? Is it Ted Danson, Kirstie Alley, or Rhea Perlman? Your answer's next in the ET birthdays.
Coin 6 News is news that's to the point. But what does that mean for you?
It means bringing you new information and not repeating the same facts.
It's how we tell the stories. We cut to the chase, spending only the time that's needed to give you the important details.
To the point means complete coverage of the issues that affect you, giving you the whole story quickly.
More news with no fluff. Weeknights at 5, 6, and 11. Coin 6 News. News that's to the point.
There are a lot of finance offers, and many aren't what they seem. But at Wix Furniture, our finance offer is honest and for real. For starters, at Wix, you always save, especially by the room. Right now, you can buy beautiful Wix furniture, make your first payment January 2006. Just put 10% down, pay no interest, enjoy your furniture over 20 months. Make your first payment January 2006. Wix actually pays your interest until then. Now that's the real deal, and it's only at Wix Furniture.
Manhattan, 1922. This small-town girl is going to change her style, follow her heart, and turn this big-time town upside down.
I'm changing in how.
She's totally madcap, perfectly marvelous, thoroughly modern Millie. Broadway's Tony Award-winning Best Musical. Ole Regeneris presents Thoroughly Modern Millie.
April 6th through 11th at Keller Auditorium, the Fred Meyer Broadway in Portland series, welcomed by K103 and Delta Airlines.
Santa Monica's Viceroy Hotel serves one for $16. The Alex Restaurant in Hollywood has one for $18. The Trendy Monkey Bar in New York has one for $17. The Bel Air Hotel charges $18 for one. And now Carl's Jr. has one for about $4. Introducing the first 100% Angus beef hamburger at a fast food place. The $6 burger at Carl's Jr.
Don't miss the funniest film in years.
You will laugh riotously.
With Tom Hanks' best performance since Forrest Gump.
4 stars.
It's hilarious. The Lady Killers.
That's
Rated R. See it now.
Janet Jackson goes live for the first time since the Super Bowl. Will she rock the crowd or shock the censors? Then we're on serious rumor control with loose cannon Janice Dickinson.
I made out with JFK Jr. Oops.
Next extra.
Watch tonight at 7:30 on Coin 6.
Today's ET birthdays are brought to you by Crest. Shirley Jones is 70. And which star of Cheers was the first to win an Emmy Award for their work on the hit comedy?
That's Rhea Perlman, who turns 56 today.
It's just 333 days till Oscar. That's right, ET has learned the next Academy Awards will be handed out on February 27th, 2005.
Tomorrow, a preview of All-Star Survivor.
See you tomorrow.
Bye.
On Point 6 News, we give you complete coverage of the stories that affect your life.
We focus on being clear and take the time to include every important detail.
That's one thing that makes Point 6 News different.
Coin 6 News. News that's to the point.
If you want to get a jump on spring, you can. And if you want to do it now and pay for it later, you can. Right now at the Home Depot and Expo Design Center, you'll get no payments and no interest for 12 months on everything in the store. Just use your consumer credit card. Or if you don't have one, open a new credit card account and you'll get 10% off your first purchase store-wide. You can save up to $200. The Home Depot. You can do it, we can help.
We're gonna rock this joint, 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 we're gonna rock this joint tonight.
This spring, come to Lowe's and find out how the right hardware can make a kitchen your kitchen.
Pretty.
An address your address. Only Lowe's has a hardware help desk in every store with everything you could possibly imagine.
Wonderful.
And Lowe's guarantees low prices every day. That's our promise.
We did good.
Lowe's, improving home improvement.
Use your Lowe's card and pay nothing for 12 months on all purchases of $2.99 or more.
Exceeding expectations. Fix auto collision centers.
Janet causes a commotion and Simon skewers Ryan right now.
A night of low notes on American Idol.
I don't think there was a note in tune. No. Really?
Are some of the final 10 tone deaf?
Simon predicts who he thinks will sing their swan song tonight.
She's just not ready for this competition.
And his war of words with Ryan heats up.
Seacrest out. I've suggested that he changes the out to over.
Fandemonia as Janet Jackson gives her first live performance since the Super Bowl. The star finally talks in depth about the scandal. But what question made the crowd revolt?
Okay, I got an insurrection out here.
A thriller on Capitol Hill. The king of pop pops up in Washington wearing pink lipstick. Extra knows what his young accuser was doing during Jacko's visit to D.C. Wind her up and let her go.
Everything about me's fake and I'm perfect.
The world's first supermodel, Janice Dickinson, fires off about everything from her plastic surgery to Simon Cowell. Also, the Ben Affleck, Barbra Streisand star sighting. Plus, Big Willie reveals the big role he turned down.
You say, wow, I would have messed that up.
Simon's tough talk for Ryan and the Idol finalists. Hello again, everyone. I'm Dana Devin. Cowell is coming up, but first, the king of pop's little sister proves she's the queen of pop. Janet's fans sent Diane Sawyer the message loud and clear on live TV. Janet Jackson, wearing a low-cut outfit, fired up a rowdy crowd in New York this morning, performing live for the first time since the Super Bowl on Good Morning America.
This rhythm just makes me high.
But the real fireworks began when Janet gave an exclusive live interview to Diane Sawyer.
Secret wedding this summer? Jermaine Dupri?
Secret wedding? I don't know of a secret wedding.
And she admitted she has regrets about the rip heard round the world.
I definitely would love to do it over again, and for sure I know it wouldn't happen the way that it did.
Jackson told Sawyer she will never change. The incident made her stronger, that she drew strength from God and her family.
I've moved on. I've moved on from it.
Every time Janet was asked about her infamous rip, the crowd chanted, "No more Super Bowl." And when Sawyer asked Janet if she was surprised by the controversy,
I just was really taken aback. I didn't know that it really had escalated to...
Sawyer tried to get the crowd to quiet down, but most of the audience felt it was time to let Miss Jackson move on.
Keep going on strong. We love you, Janet. I think it's outrageous that they keep talking about it. Just let it go. If it was me, they both would have popped out.
But to all these devoted fans, it would take a lot more than a wardrobe malfunction to lessen their love for the Queen of Pop. Now, Simon says pack your bags to another American Idol finalist. Tonight, the singers get cut down to 9. So who will it be? Jerry Pinicoli has the Idol insider information.
The American Idols went Motown on Tuesday night. But the judges weren't showing any R-E-S-P-E-C-T.
I don't even know if you sang the whole song in tune at any point.
Absolutely terrible. Even Simon struck a sour note when he tried to make a connection with Idol Amy Adams.
One thing that I've been thinking about for weeks, who you remind me of, though.
What?
Jay Leno.
He was trying to be honest, but I don't think it came out the right way.
In fact, Rye and Cy don't exactly see eye to eye anymore.
I didn't see you pick up an Oscar for your cameo in Scary Movie 3.
So am I supposed to respond to that?
Simon revealed to Extra's Terry Seymour that Seacrest's got a new mojo, and it might be good for the show.
The fact that he's got a massively overinflated ego this year is part of the fun of the show.
Ryan weighed in from his on-air set this morning and says it's Simon who's got the ego in overdrive.
Anytime there's any sort of coverage about anything on American Idol, it bothers Simon. He wants to be the center of attention.
Simon says he doesn't mind the rivalry, he just doesn't want to hear Ryan say goodbye, literally.
Seacrest out.
He sat there and he thought, I need a signature ending this time. I've suggested that he changes the out to over. That would be more appropriate.
Simon's not all sticks and stones. In fact, he shocked everyone by heading backstage to trade phone numbers with Matt after he was voted off last week.
I thought because you handled yourself so well throughout the competition and I like you, it wouldn't do any harm to say if you want any advice, call me.
So, who will be the next idol looking for Simon's digits?
It's got to be odds on Camille. I mean, she's just not ready for this competition.
See if what Simon says is true tonight on Fox.
And coming up, a proposition for Simon from none other than America's Next Top Model judge, Janice Dickinson. Now, a Michael Jackson sighting in the nation's capital. So what was the King of Pop doing in D.C.? Doug Bruckner has details.
Capitol Hill gets a thriller, a visit from Michael Jackson.
Your thoughts on being in Washington?
The King of Pop has been in Washington, D.C. for the past couple days. He's been meeting with various government officials. Asked why he was there, Jackson replied, Jackson and the lawmakers discussed a cause close to his heart, the AIDS epidemic in Africa, and Jackson pledged his continued support in the fight against AIDS. After the meeting, Jackson smiled as he was whisked past the press and flashed the peace sign. Would sightseeing be next on Jacko's agenda?
We'll have some really nice weather soon, and he can go out and look at the cherry blossom.
Jackson's spokeswoman downplayed the curious timing of his visit, just as a California grand jury was reportedly hearing testimony from his now 14-year-old alleged sex victim. She also downplayed the fact that only 8 of 39 Black Caucus members agreed to meet with the star after refusing his request for a full caucus meeting.
People want to sensationalize things.
And Congressman Shaka Fatah defended Jackson's right to visit Capitol Hill.
In the United States of America, every person is presumed innocent until proven otherwise. We were happy to have a chance to talk to one of the leading celebrities in the world that has used their celebrity status to actually help other people.
And Hollywood got political last night at a star-packed soiree for a presidential hopeful. It looks like a blockbuster film premiere or a Hollywood awards show, but nope, this is a star-studded political fundraiser. And the guest list is A+. Barbra Streisand and James Brolin, Meg Ryan, Kevin Costner and fiancée Christine Baumgartner, David Spade and Ben Affleck. all gathered in Beverly Hills to support Democratic presidential candidate John Kerry, including Sharon Stone.
I saw a man who had a good sense of integrity and a strong sense of wanting to be a good human being.
The bash drew more than 1,000 of Hollywood's finest to the Beverly Hills home of billionaire Ron Burkle.
It was nice of Ron Burkle to throw this.
Owen Wilson was joined at the $1,000 a plate fundraiser by Starsky and Hutch co-star Ben Stiller.
You coming?
Tom Arnold was there to show his support, too.
Some of these big wheels that got a lot of money, those are the guys that run the studios. I'm just a pea on the works there.
Once the guests got inside, Kerry talked, James Taylor rocked, and Larry David had a few Seinfeldian observations. The day was a good one for Kerry. The candidate collected $3.2 million, including an earlier event held here at Burkle's other mansion on the cliffs of La Jolla, north of San Diego. With the presidential race now in the final stretch, it's clear these celebrities hope their man will carry the election. You know, when it comes to star sightings, they don't get much bigger than this. Will Smith. John Kelly's talking movies, marriage, and missed opportunities with Mr. Smith.
Get ready for man versus machine in Will Smith's new flick, iRobot.
That thing threw somebody out of a window. Is that registering with you?
It's insane. I'm a homicide detective investigating the first robot.